Hey everyone. It's Mr. D coming to you from the trailer. I just wanted to take a second to thank everybody for what a great first week it was. Kids, you're doing a great job with your lesson schedule and with your instruments, with your lessons. I know that we're just getting started, and most of you don't even know what it is that you have in your cases over there. So take your time, get to know your instrument, take care of it. And today I'm going to kind of help you get started and give you some tools that are going to make things a little bit easier for you. So let's get right into it. So here I am down the bottom corner there, and this is our home page. This is our DIS home page. In case you don't recognize it, this is not Canvas. This is what the Delran home page looks like. And I have a little bookmark for it right here, and I have a little bookmark for Google because I go to Google a lot. So I have bookmarks. Hopefully you guys know how to make bookmarks. This is actually just a sample page of mine. If you've seen my my actual Chrome page, you know that I have tons and tons of bookmarks, and we're gonna work with them today, and they're gonna help you out getting through. So let's just get into it right now and open up Canvas. If you have your computer with me, want to open up a separate tab, go ahead and open up Canvas. And I don't have a bookmark here yet for Canvas, so why don't I make one? Actually, this is not the Canvas page yet, so I'm not going to make one here. I'm going to actually go to my teacher login page because I'm a teacher. So I'm going to log in, and now this is my dashboard, and I accidentally made this one. Let me get rid of that. And now I'm going to make this one, which is just called dashboard. That's what it just says, because we're now at the Canvas dashboard. If you guys haven't yet seen, please look for the new red beginner band tile, that new course that you've been added to. The home page may be changing. Right now it's just a general little letter about beginner band, and today we're going to be discussing modules. Here are the beginner videos that most of you have already started watching. If you haven't started watching them, it's time to get started. So learning how to play an instrument is a very personal thing. That's something that you're going to need to choose to do or choose not to do. If you don't choose to learn your instrument, you're not going to know how to play it, regardless of how many lessons we have. It's not a matter of how many lessons we have. It's a matter of how many minutes and hours you accumulate playing it at home. So I've curated a whole bunch of startup videos from YouTube that I'm sure the kids are used to seeing. This is what the trumpet tile looks like, the 7 first lessons for trumpet. In order, they're not long, 5 to 10 minutes maybe. Each video represents one other subject that trumpet players need to know. After watching them all carefully, you might want to try them with your trumpet. Go back if anything is unclear. Watch them all several times until you're comfortable with all the information. Sax players, your tile looks a little bit different. Some more things to know about, right? In the beginning for saxophones, how to deal with the reed, how to deal with your neck strap. We're going to talk about a lot of this stuff at lessons, but a lot of this stuff we won't have time to talk about. So I don't want that to mean you're not just going to learn just because we didn't have time to talk about it. Take charge of your lessons. So here I am, a flute player that I am. I'm going to open up my flute tile, and since I'm going to need this for the next several weeks, I'm going to be on here for a while, I'm going to be clicking this and bookmarking it. You're not going to learn all of this in a short amount of time, and it's going to be different for everybody. It's going to be different for everybody. As long as you're moving along, as long as you're making progress and feeling that you're starting to add steps in your progress. So you can see this has a really, really long name, Flute Primer Lessons. You can see it's already up here, right? Why don't I just change this to just Flute Lessons to make it shorter so it takes up less room on our bookmark bar. The shorter the titles, the less room it takes up on your bookmark bar. Did you know that? Dashboard, this is kind of vague. I'm going to change this to Canvas because a lot of things have a dashboard. We're going to see soon that our Smart Music homepage has a dashboard. So that's my Canvas page. And this one here, well, that's a really long name for DIS. Let's just call that DIS and watch how much less room it's going to take up on our bar. It shrinks up. And while we're shortening things, why don't we get rid of Google altogether? Since we know what that icon means, we can actually get rid of the name altogether. So just delete it completely, and the icon will remain. And now we can go to Google just by clicking on that little dot. Isn't that cool? And if you could remember that this is DIS, you could actually get rid of that too. We all know what the Canvas logo is. That'll neaten things up on your bookmark bar nice and quick. Back to Canvas. Here's our beginner band class. Now I'm going to click on modules. And am now going to log into Smart Music. So in order to log into my Smart Music account, I'm going to need to click this link right over here. The first one that says Smart Music. And it'll look like this. And I know this is getting kind of old, but why don't we bookmark this? Because this is the only way that you have to log into Smart Music. SM login. Smart Music login. This is my login page for Smart Music. If you ever get logged out of Smart Music, this is how you're going to log in. You can only log in through Canvas. So I'm going to show you now how to combine bookmarks into subjects. So and this is a game changer if you don't know how to do this. So over on the blank part of your bookmark, you're going to right click, or if you have a Chromebook, tap your touchpad with 2 fingers, and that'll open up the right click menu, which looks like this. And we're going to add a folder to our bookmark bar. And this one I'm going to call band, but you can make folders, and you should, for all of your subjects, including your specials. If you make a book, Mr. Icovelli probably gives you lots of bookmarks, lots of websites. If you're doing a research paper, you could make a tab just for that research paper and all the different websites that you go to get the research for that research paper. So now that I have a folder, it's empty. I'm going to put my Smart Music login by dragging it right in, and I'm going to put my flute lessons in there as well. And any other band shortcuts that I make will automatically be put in band because I was just in band. So any new shortcuts I make are now going to go into that band folder. Let's log into our Smart Music page. So when you see this, don't do anything, just wait. And it's going to bring you into your Smart Music page. My page looks different than yours. It has a lot more stuff on it because I've been in here quite a bit, and I have 2 classes, whereas you only have the 1 class, beginner band, and it's going to look different. You're going to see assignments, and you're going to see assignments due or late assignments. Right now, I just kind of want to bring you down here to the bottom, where it's going to look different for you. Down bottom right, you're going to see your method book, which is Essential Elements. That's the name of our method book. But before we click there, now that we're logged into our home page, I want to show you about some awesome links that I've made for you, which make it a lot easier to navigate in Smart Music. Oh look, I have something to grade from one of my advanced kids. Back to subject, and we're going to click on that other link in the Smart Music module, the one that has the name of our book. Do you remember seeing this one before? So now that we're logged into Smart Music, and we could actually close the tab and still be logged in. I'll prove it to you. I'm going to now, you know what? I didn't bookmark it. So let me go to my login page and bookmark my dashboard. I didn't bookmark it. What was I thinking? What was I thinking not bookmarking my dashboard? So this is my Smart Music dashboard. As soon as I get my mouse back, I'm going to add a bookmark. And notice how it's adding it to the band folder. It's not adding it to the bookmark bar. The last place I was the band folder. So I'm going to call this, right now it's called Home, but I'm just going to call it Smart Music Home. Notice how we don't see it on the bookmark bar because it's in my band folder. There's my Smart Music home. And if you know what the icon looks like, you can get rid of everything, right? Just have it be the icon. Be the icon. Smart Music. Here's our other tab. Let's check out some links for our lesson book. And I want to show you some of the very, very, very basics of Smart Music. And actually, why don't we end this video right now so I can give you some time to practice making bookmarks and give you some time to practice logging in and out of Smart Music. Not that you should really log out. You don't really have to log out. Just like Canvas, you don't need to log out. And then we'll practice and I'll show you some of the things that you could do in it. Stay tuned and I'll be right back.